Hey goblins and goblets, it's Snell here back with another video. This time I'm going to be kind of doing a bit of like a review of Megabonk. It's the newest kind of survivor slop, and I say that affectionately as someone who has over 200 hours across various survivor style games. It's the next iteration of the Vampire Survivors genre. Now, for a review, basically, it's going to be, do I suggest this game for you as someone who has that many hours? And the answer is, if you like the genre, you're going to like Megabonk. It's fun. It's very easy to get into. It's, it's got all those little things that give you the dopamine. You've got skins to unlock for characters, and a number of characters to unlock, challenges to do to unlock the characters. So there's a lot there. But the question is this a good survivor game? Is it does it evolve? Does it do any iterations? And I'd say it doesn't really evolve. It's not doing anything new. It's not doing anything that you probably haven't played before. Like if you've played Vampire Survivors, or if you've played Risk of Rain 2, chances are everything that's in this game you will have already encountered. But with that out of the way, let's get into the gameplay. If you want to see more of this content, you know what to do. Just leave a comment, just say bonk, put a bonk in the comments below if you want me to play more of this. I'm still getting used to it. I only have about 13 hours in the game. I've unlocked a few characters, as you can see, a couple of skins for some characters. I'm really liking Amog and his poison build, or her, we don't really know. But yeah, so as you can see, it's very much like a standard survivor games. Enemies spawn in. What's kind of new is you've got these pots you can break. They contain pretty good experience, but some will contain money. Some will contain the permanent currency, which is silver coins. Let's see if I can find one anywhere near. That one just had a lot. But as you can see, you pick of one of three. It's that standard survivor experience. That was a pot that had some silver in it. As you can see, I got 2 and now I'm at 16 silver. And as you're gonna see, there's a bunch of interactables. There's charge shrines. These are very similar. I'm pretty sure Risk of Rain had Risk of Rain 2 had something similar, where if you stand near the shrine long enough and charge it, you'll then be able to get an upgrade. You're offered a reward. In this case, I'll take thorns. And again, there's a rarity system. So if something's green, blue, purple, yellow, you kind of get the gist of it. There is boss curses. I know this was something in Risk of Rain. Basically, by activating that shrine, we're gonna summon more bosses. And that includes the end of round boss, as well as the bosses that come from the times. And yeah, as you're playing, you're gonna want to open as much and interact with as much as you can. Chests cost money unless they're a drop from an elite. Those do spawn in. Usually the first elite that spawns in will drop a chest. I don't think I've seen a single elite yet. There are also some chests on the ground that are free. Wow, I'm gonna die. What else can I say about the game? Again, it's very, it is what you see is what you get with this game. It's not really pulling any punches or hiding anything from you. I'm currently just working on upgrading our weapon, getting the experience. Part of the thing is we do have to find the boss portal. Again, that's Risk of Rain 2. You had to find the end shrine to activate the boss and then summon that boss, so you can then move on to the next floor, etc., etc. I'm gonna take the Bloody Tomb because I feel lifesteal's actually kind of underrated. I've been underrating lifesteal, I should say. I'm trying to get to this magnet power up. The enemies are spawning in. The game knows what I'm trying to do. As you can see, there's an open chest that was spawned because we killed an elite. It drops an item, just like items that you get from Risk of Rain. You can get those. These are in addition to the Vampire Survivors weapons and passives. So if I open up my inventory right here, you can see we've got some weapon slots, some passive slots. So weapons are what does damage. The tomes are your passives, like the passive upgrades in Vampire Survivors. And then items, these are the items that you collect in Risk of Rain, whether you get them from a shop or a curse or a shrine, etc. So a lot of overlap between the two games. I'm just quickly picking up upgrades, and as you can see, like I said, so there's another. I'm not going to summon 3 bosses. We're not doing that. I'm sorry. I'll talk to the shady guy. Shady guys come in a couple forms depending on their hats. One thing you'll know is if it has a black hat, it can have any type of item in it. So this one has some commons and rares. If it has a blue hat, it will only have rares. If it has a purple magenta hat, it will only have epics, and if it has a yellow hat, it will only sell legendary items. Now you can pick one item. I'm gonna go moldy cheese just because this is a poison build, and go from that. So yeah, as I was saying, chests that are on the ground cost money usually, unless it's a gold chest, and the cost increases. As you can see up here on the right, there is an increase. It was 30 the first time, now it's 72, and once I open this one, it should, yeah, I just took a bunch of damage because I wasn't paying attention, but as you can see, it's now 115 gold to open the next chest, which I do have enough money for that. So I'm just gonna open another chest and hopefully we get, in that case, we got an epic. So as you can see, you know, you do get some new things, new items to help like the build, and as you can see, I've summoned in 2 bosses. The nice thing about obviously that cursed chest, or the boss curse, is I've summoned in more bosses, and because I've summoned in more bosses, I'm gonna have more loot. Bosses always drop a chest, just like elites. Some elites will drop chests. Not every elite drops a chest though. That's the one thing to keep in mind. And we've killed both bosses pretty quickly because poison actually like eats enemies. It does a really good job. I think I'm gonna take more lifesteal though, just because it's keeping us alive. Do I like any of these? Not really, but let's take cooldown. That's a passive. There we go. So we got a couple passives going. We got, but yeah, and oh, there's another gonna be a power up, a nuke. That's pretty common. Oh, there you go. And yeah, like again, like I said, the game is very straightforward. If you've played Risk of Rain 2, if you've played Vampire Survivors, it's gonna be very familiar. It, like I said, it hits the dopamine, it just, the game is fun. I'm not complaining about it. Oops. No, this is bad. We're taking a lot of damage. I'm just trying to get out of that area. It was a little risky. That one combat shrine basically summons some tougher enemies that will guarantee drop a chest. I personally will say take it. If you can beat the enemies, take it. Always take the upgrades. I'll take the cooldown. So as you can see, now I'm doing it because my poison is kind of like hitting everybody. I'm getting the lifesteal on everything, so it's very good right now. And this is where I was like, kind of like downplaying. In previous runs, I would downplayed kind of poison at being, or lifesteal being really good. I was like, I never noticed it did, but with poison, lifesteal and poison go very well together. So that's kind of like a tip. Find a build that you like. I'm gonna take armor because again, I feel armor, lifesteal, it makes us very tanky, and a poison build can kind of really thrive with some tankiness, I find. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not too worried about anything. Like, look at that. Like, we're taking damage, but like we're healing almost all of it back instantly. So yeah, like again, I will say this: if you're a fan of the genre, pick it up. It's, I think, 13 bucks Canadian. Oh, we are taking way too much damage, and I died. But yeah, that's just my quick and dirty playthrough run review. The game is fun. Is it the best? I would say no, but it scratches the itch. If you're looking for something a little bit different, if you want Vampire Survivors but in 3D, maybe my only complaint, and I've said this multiple times trying to record this video, it's the humor. The humor is, maybe it's because I'm a little bit too old for the humor. It is very immature to me, the humor. The game's called Megabonk though. It's like, what do you really expect? Here's another item I didn't really get to showcase. It was the Maui. These can give you a free item. Obviously I'm gonna take the legendary. Like, why would I take, it's free, and why would I take anything that's not? This is an unlockable character right here, so if you find the Shake Sus Bush, you're gonna have to fight it, but it's kind of worth it because you get a pretty cool character to unlock. Wow, we got a lot of shrines over here. I'm gonna stand between both of them and charge them both up at the same time because I'm just cool like that. Movement speed is always pretty good. Pickup range is also pretty good. Just makes it a little bit easier to like get these items. And yeah, heck, we're gonna do it again. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and like get through the first stage and keep recording. So again, I think it's a very fun game. I've said that so many times, honestly. I don't think it really, like, it's not groundbreaking. So if you're like, if you've never played like a survivor slop game, and again, I'm gonna call it survivor slop. I don't mean it disparagingly, because again, I know this is an indie developer. This is one person. I think they've done a great job. It's very, for an individual, this is amazing. It's fun. It's, you know, I don't think it's Balatro. It's no Balatro, that's for sure. But that's not to say it isn't a fun game and is trying to do something interesting. But it's not, does it revitalize the genre? I think it gives it fresh blood. I think it gives the survivor games some fresh blood. I'll be honest, you know, survivor games have been a little dull in the sense that, you know, there hasn't been, I don't think, too many like new iterations to the genre. So I do really think this is a bit of a breath, more like CPR. Let's not say it's a breath of fresh air, but it's like CPR, man. It's, you know, it's bringing life back into the genre. It's doing something that, you know, hasn't been done in a little while, but is, oh yeah, lifesteal's good. We like lifesteal. Oh, there's an item chest. Let's try and pick it up, but can we get to it? Cooldown. I'm gonna take the armor because I feel like I need the armor. Oh shoot. Yeah, we'll take more armor. As you can see, as I was saying, like, lifesteal is really good at keeping me alive. I'll take the cooldown because being able to attack more frequently is good. And as you can see, look at that. We've just kind of like cleared all those enemies without too much of a headache. Duration. Now, this was one I haven't gotten before. What do I have? I have armor. I don't have lifesteal, but I kind of want duration. Because duration makes the poison last longer, and if the poison's lasting longer, it's doing more ticks, right? So that's a good for the poison build. Oh, there's microwaves which allow you to duplicate an item. You have to have other types of rarities. So a white microwave will do commons, a blue microwave will do rare items, etc., right? I only have one common, that's the boss buster, so it won't duplicate for me. But now I can take this and go like, hey, I want more boss busters. So it's gonna microwave, it takes a couple seconds, and then once it's done, it will give me a new item. You can do it, I think, 3 times per microwave. So one thing to keep in mind is that the microwave, it's not, it doesn't stay on the map forever. Do we like any of these? I think I'm good. I'm gonna take cooldown, armor, cooldown. All right. Let's try and get somewhere. You know what? Let's take tornado. That helps give us some knockback and keep some distance on enemies away from us. Let's open this chest. Thunder mitts. We like that. The Shrine of Suck again, and that's where I say, like, the humor in this game, it's just a little Shrine of Suck. Like, really? That's what we're calling this. I'm calling it the Shrine of Suck. Okay, I see you. You know, that's what I'm saying with the humor. It's not it's not highbrow humor. It's very, very lowbrow. We found the portal. The red lines help indicate where the portal is. Here's one of those free chests I was talking about. So if you find a yellow chest on the ground, you're going to be able to open it for free. And it does not impact the cost of the next paid chest. Like, shoot. I guess I'll just take sword, because I haven't used sword in a while. Let's just take it. Let's go poison flask. Let's go do this last shrine. We might get some additional projectiles before I do the boss. But yeah, as I'm saying, like, we're kind of coming to an end on at least this video. Power up drop chance, jump height. I guess we'll just take the epic because it's epic. Yeah, let's activate the boss. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna spawn in 2 little barks. This isn't hard at all or scary. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can dodge. Okay, there's a shield upgrade. The shield upgrade will be really nice because, like, we can just kind of go in and tank it and try and poison these guys down as quickly as possible. Oh, there's also a stop time. Let's go if I can get the stop time before we run out of, like, the stopwatch. There we go. This is just gonna help us apply some poison on the little barks. So the one little bark should die from poison tick, because the health bar has full purple coverage. I said purple. There we go. There we go. And now we're left with one other boss before we're done the level. And I wouldn't even say I have a really good build at the moment. Where is he? Oh, he was up in the air. But yeah, again, it scratches that itch. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. I will definitely keep playing this. If you guys want to see me more and more attempts at the runs, I'm more than happy to, like, just record and see how much better we can get at the game. Little Bark 2 is almost down. So let's just try and get some more kills. Take a high level up that poison flask. There we go. We beat it, and we can enter the portal. If we can kill everything, I think we'll be good. So I'm gonna take more and then hit that, and then just try and get in this portal before the swarms come for us. Anyways, but yeah, that's gonna be it. We'll play this out until I die. I haven't beaten tier 2, so I don't think this will be the run that we beat tier 2. Oh my god, we start off with the boss right there. Should I just go for it? Send it. Send it. It has 500,000 health. Oh my goodness. We're not gonna do it. But hey, we live a little. It's fun. There we go. We're dead. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if you want to see more of this, leave a comment, leave a bonk, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. You know, do the engagement stuff. It helps me out. But I really appreciate you just watching and hanging out. And yeah, like I said, if you're a fan of the survivor genre, you will probably like the game. I recommend you jump out and get it. If that's the case, it is on sale currently, introductory sale for the next, I think, week or so. Yeah, if you're not a fan of it, you're not missing out. I will say that. If you weren't a fan of Vampire Survivors, if you're not a fan of, you know, killing a bunch of tiny things and getting stronger and stronger, and seeing big numbers and stuff like that, and lots of numbers, and kind of having maybe potentially even an epileptic seizure, by all means, don't get the game. It's not for you. So that's kind of my 2 cents on it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.